This episode of Seeing Red is presented in monochromatic 2D, but if you have some red and blue 3D glasses laying around, you can watch this episode in stereoscopic 3D by clicking the link in the description. How's it, gaming? I'm Phil in the Blanks, and welcome to episode 4 of Seeing Red, a series of videos looking at the entirety of the Virtual Boy library. This is Red Alarm, the fourth and final game for the North American Virtual Boy launch, and the fourth of 5 of the Japanese Virtual Boy launch. And as you can see, it is a little hard to look at. This is a fully 3D spaceship shooter where instead of any textures, everything is represented in a wireframe. And because of that, it is a difficult game to see in 2D. Of the 4 games we've played so far on Seeing Red, this is the only one that I'm specifically playing in 3D, because it really kind of requires it. That music's really good. This is also, I think, the first third-party game for the Virtual Boy. It's made by TND Soft, not made by Nintendo. It goes to the play thing pretty quickly there. It is a third-person or first-person if you decide to do that. Spaceship shooter. There's a bunch of different options like eyes and whatnot, because you really want to calibrate with your eyes for this type of game. We're going to play on easy, because this game is very, very difficult, and yeah, I want to beat it for you, but we gotta do that on easy mode. Unfortunately, this game is rather hard. Music's cool though. But yeah, no, I find this game to be a lot easier in 3D, just because those wireframes are hard to kind of see what you're doing. Now, thankfully, with modern games and stuff, we're a lot more used to 3D and stuff like this. I find this a lot easier to play than when I was a little kid. So you can, like I said, you go first person. You kind of make it this weird 3/4 view too, very Xevious, but this is ridiculous. I'm just gonna do this, to the default thing, and it uses sort of a dual analog stick thing, and you can strafe using the right D-pad. It's very interesting, and it's very, very useful. But yeah, the controls are I wouldn't even say complicated. They're a little convoluted. You move forward and you kind of set your ship on like a cruise control. You can see at the bottom right, that's my speed. Backwards, 0, 1, 2, and turbo. The top right is your boosters. I don't really know what all that stuff does. The top left is your homing missiles, and the 0 is like your power for those homing missiles. I actually thought that you had a certain amount of them, and I just didn't have any, but no, you actually have them all the time. Whenever you let the game lock on an enemy, if you press the attack button again, you'll shoot some homing missiles. For the most part, I like holding on to the button because I'd rather just shoot my little shots unless I'm at a boss. And the bottom left are your hits. You have like 5 little circles, each with 2 segments in it, so like 10 hits basically for your shields. And it actually says right there in a number too, number 9. Some things can take more than 1 damage off you. For the most part, you have 10 hits. 10 hits. But yeah, this is the very first Virtual Boy I had ever played. I remember it very specifically at a Blockbuster, specifically the one on Main Street in Lower Sackville, Nova Scotia, and they had a Virtual Boy, and this was the game there, and I tried it out, and I couldn't make heads or tails out of it. This is before the N64, so I was not used to 3D games. I didn't have a gaming PC that had 3D. Well, I guess I did. I played a lot of Descent, now that I think about it. But this was just very different, so I was really not used to it. And I remember really, really hating it and being like, I don't know if the Virtual Boy is going to be any good, guys. Later on, they replaced the Red Alarm demo with Telro Boxer, and I remember liking that a lot more, but also having a real hard time with it. But yeah, I think this is actually in the 90s. Look at the little people! Look at the little people! It's so funny. I think a lot of people who grew up in the 90s and that were around my age or older in 95, this is probably their first game too, because most people tried a Virtual Boy out for the first time at a kiosk, and this was the game that they... I get it, I get why they'd want to show this game off. It's fully 3D. Mario Tennis wasn't 3D. Galactic Pinball was very 2D. Telro Boxer had big sprites, but also was very 2D. This is a 3D game. And they were trying to compete with the PlayStation, which had, I think, just come out at this point in 1995 in North America. So yeah, they wanted to, let's slow down here. This is like a mini boss. You got a bunch of faces in the wall here. They start kind of moving around. But yeah, I had a lot of trouble with this game just in terms of its controller and the way it looked. Now I find it not too hard. Like, it's still a difficult game, but in terms of just playing it, I get it. You know what I mean? Like, I understand what they're going for a lot more. Because again, I'm just a lot more used to 3D games and dual analog stick setup. One thing I will say that I'm sort of impressed with this is the fact that even though there's no textures or anything, each level has a distinct feel to it visually. Like right now it's kind of this like a very generic sci-fi going into a technological alien base, that sort of thing. But later on you get like caverns and underwater, and it's pretty neat. It's pretty neat. I would have, in my weird alternate timeline where the Virtual Boy actually did pretty well, I would have loved to have seen a Red Alarm 2, just to see what they could have done. Because, like, back then with cartridges, the NES and the SNES, like, they weren't super powerful machines by themselves. It was because the cartridges had extra chips that made the games look as good as they kind of do. Like, Super Mario Brothers is, like, the theoretical best thing you could do on the NES without any additional chips. And then, like, by the end of the NES life cycle, you had, like, Kirby's Adventure and stuff. Some of those games looked incredible. Super NES, same thing. It's like Mario World versus, like, Star Fox, Stunt Race FX, Yoshi's Island, and Mega Man X2 and 3. Like, those required extra chips. So, I would have loved to have seen if they were able to pull off Virtual Boy games with, like, extra power and stuff. Oh, that's the end of the level. We'll run into this wall randomly. And it'll bring us to the Danger Zone. It's not just a hit song, it's also the boss area. And the bosses are the worst part of this game. They suck. They are awful and I hate them. You pretty much just want to find the boss, which is annoying because the draw distance in this game, if you haven't noticed, is pretty pathetic. And then just bomb them a bunch with either your regular shots or your homing missiles. And just kind of hope you don't lose where they are. Because, yeah, there he goes. Runs away like a little wiener. It's very frustrating because the boss arenas are very big, and it's extremely easy to lose where they are and where they're going. This one's not too bad. He just kind of doesn't fly away too far. But later on, it gets really frustrating. Am I even hitting him from here? I don't even know. A little closer, I guess. There we go. Boom. Not a very good explosion. I mean, you just kind of hover around for a while. You were invincible during the stage clear thing, though, so that's good. Had some good voice acting. Fantastic. Thanks, Jim, from accounting. Music's good. Music's legitimately good. I do not understand why. Oh yeah, you can watch a replay of your level if you wanted to do that in different angles, which is kind of cool. As a kid, I probably would have done that. There we go. Look at this. Look at this. This is clearly like a cave, and they do a good job presenting that. It's pretty neat. I don't know why you'll get text on the screen that says like Nintendo Virtual Boy. Like there we go. Nintendo Virtual Boy. Okay. And then like it'll go Red Alarm. Oh, there it is, there. Or T and E Soft presents. And like, why are you advertising the game and the system on screen in text while I'm trying to play this game? This is already an incredibly cluttered screen for this game. Like, it's very, very cluttered with the 3D and the words and your boosters and your speed and all that. So having random text just tell you the name of the game and the system on which you are playing is such a dumb idea. I don't understand why they did that. But they did. No clue why, no clue why. But all in all, I'll be honest, other than the really, really, really rough difficulty later on, especially on the harder difficulties, I actually think this is probably the better of the 4 launch titles. It's fun. I do enjoy this game. Like I said, I would have liked to have seen a sequel or something in a world where the Virtual Boy was good. Or even something on the N64. I don't know. I would like to think if T&E Soft made an N64 game that was just Red Alarm 64, then people would have, like, there would have been at least one person being like, oh yeah, I'm nostalgic for Red Alarm that came out 2 years ago or whatever. And they would have gotten a better game because it'd be on the N64. I don't know. And with the C buttons, actually would have worked really well with the strafing too, so it could have worked pretty well. Kind of a shame. No follow-up. That's okay. But yeah, no, I think this game fares better nowadays, just in general, because our gaming mindset has changed so much. I like when his face just falls off. It looks like a cat or something. Yeah, now that we're way more used to 3D, even though this is just a wireframe, love that. You get a little waterfall. And over here, you can shoot this and you will find a woman in a bikini. Why not? Apparently there's a few of these kind of things where you can shoot at a wall and there'll be like a picture of like a virtual boy or something. That's the only one that I really know offhand, so if I find the other one's cool, but I highly doubt it. Jeez. My biggest problem too with this is that it is, without the 3D, this game is, in my opinion anyway, is very, like, nearly unplayable. It's hard to tell if things are about to hit you. Sometimes you don't know if an enemy is behind you because you can see through everything. So, the 3D really works really well with this game. We went from Mario Tennis having 3D be a nice addition that makes the game a little bit easier, to Galactic Pinball where the 3D made extremely little difference and was just kind of like a, oh cool, the puck goes into the screen, to Telro Boxer where it just made the game look cooler, but didn't need it, to Red Alarm where I honestly think the virtual reality, you need it. You friggin' need the 3D. Thankfully, because I am playing this the way I'm playing this, there is going to be a 2D episode and a 3D episode. If you were to choose, out of the 4 episodes that are available already, if you had to choose one to watch in 3D, it'd be this one. I think it makes a massive difference. I don't like the hands with the eyes in it. It's such a Nintendo staple now, but yeah. Go through this waterfall. Again, it's cool that you can see that that's what it is. Alright, second boss. He is annoying. This is kind of a weird bug hive. So we want to take out a couple of these guys, though it's different because they respawn constantly. We have to find a bug that's kind of like hanging on the wall. And he's going to turn around and rush at us. And then our job is just to find him again. He doesn't have a lot of HP. I find he has a lot less HP than the mech at the beginning, at the first level. But it's just finding him. Let's get that. What is this? I don't even know. That was some shield. Okay, good. I have 7 hits. I'm pretty good. No, there he is. Try to get some hits in. I don't even know if this is hitting again. I have to get a little bit closer. Well, the bot. Oh my god, they're all coming at me. This is so frustrating. Homing missile. Boom, 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 boom. And again, the homing missiles is one of those where, like, they are little arrows that come out of your ship, and there's a line connecting the missiles to your ship as well. So it's visually very cluttered. And now we're just looking for him. I have no idea where he is. Oh, that's him. It's like his backward, like that he's going. I don't know. It's his back. Get a lot of shots. It's so hard to see what's going on, but he's flashing a little bit. Oh my gosh. Come on, how are we doing? We're doing okay for shields. 5 shields. Oh, there we go. Okay, cool. That could have been a lot worse. Stage clear. Fantastic. There we go. I guess, I think I heard the story that Nintendo was very impressed with this game, which is why they made it one of the launch titles, and they wanted to show it off a lot. I think they were just, like, very impressed with the idea of it. I actually don't know why they didn't. Maybe it's because they didn't have enough games for launch, but let it cook a little bit longer, and then have Nintendo publish it, and then make it a Star Fox game. Like, why not, right? I mean, Star Fox was, I think for the Super NES, Star Fox was considered pretty popular and pretty profitable, I think. I mean, at that point, we had already lost Star Fox 2, which was almost completely done. They ended up not releasing it, which I love how that it is now available. It's now a thing you can play, which I love, that Nintendo officially did release Star Fox 2. So, like, it's a shame that this could have absolutely been a Star Fox game. And maybe it's probably for the best that it wasn't. Star Fox, unfortunately, has a lot of games that people don't remember very fondly, that did not do very well, and I guess the last thing we need is another one hooked up to its legacy, I guess. I don't know what's going to happen to Star Fox, I'll be really honest. There is, okay, so I literally just found this out today, but I don't want to say it just in case, it's a spoiler for everyone. But there is something Star Fox related that just happened, it's just not related to a video game. So, I would love it if that meant that there would be video game stuff, but not sure. I gotta play more Star Fox. We played the first one 3 times, we played the SD4 one twice, we still gotta beat it on the hardest difficulty. We should play Star Fox 2, and after that we have the friggin' GameCube Star Fox Adventure, which is pretty much just a Zelda game. But enough about Star Fox, we are playing this game. You can tell now we are clearly underwater, not just with the fish, but like, even the walls look different, and they're like wavy, and you can see seaweed every so often too, which is very, very cool. We're doing pretty good though, all things considered. Probably because we're just playing on this on easy mode. mode, excuse me, pillar. But again, it makes a big difference. On normal mode, I could get to this level and then just, like, I have trouble getting through the world. The bosses would give me way too much trouble. Hard mode is just brutal. Everything's so fast and just, ugh, I hated it. So this is the mode we're playing. I don't believe there's a difference in the ending. Oh, we want to go down. There we go. Again, it's cool. When I was a kid, I would not have been able to figure out that there was a tunnel there. I would have just probably smacked the wall over and over again and not understand what's happening. Because I remember playing this and smacking around in one of the parts of the first level and not understanding what was happening. But now my big evolved adult brain understands this child's video game. Careful. Over the platforms. You don't get any damage from like running into the wall or anything, thank goodness, with this game especially. But on top of the strafing, you can also hold the L button, and you can just turn like crazy. It's similar to how you do it in like a Mario Kart, like drifting, that kind of thing. So, you can actually turn pretty quickly in this game. Careful. My big problem is actually just the boost system, how it's like you set it to 1 or 2 and then you got cruise control basically. It just feels very weird. Very odd. Okay, we're doing good. 9 shield. We're doing very good. Oh god, there's a lot of them. Oh jeez. Oh jeez. Goodness gracious. Careful. I think there's a tunnel coming up. Just be careful of where we're going. Thankfully, almost every level is just a straightaway. You might have to go up and down depending on what's happening, but for the most part, you don't have to go left or right. The last level, or like level 5 of 6, I guess, the last real level, you actually have to go left and right, but it's made very obvious. They did a good job of making it so that you know that you have to turn. Careful, these guys don't move. Definitely want to take them out. No, I'm just taking damage now. We're okay, we're okay. Okay. There's the waterfall. We're going through the waterfall. And again, that looks like it could have just been a wall, so. I find they were trying to do so much that all the extra lines just make it really difficult to understand what's going on unless you're in 3D. Okay, get through this kind of weird platformy column area, pillar area. We're coming up to the end of the level, though. We're pretty much there. There's the waterfall itself. You can kind of go see, you can go right through it here. And I think we're at the boss now. Once we make it through the waterfall. Yeah, here it is. Perfect. Whee! Danger zone! Is this the sea monster? I think so. We're slowly in. I don't think there's any extra, like, minions around here. It's just the boss. There's 3 of them. Yeah, there we go. Blow it up. Oh, yeah, its shots are like seahorses. That's what it looks like to me. They look like seahorses. And it's this kind of weird... I don't know, man. It looks like... I think those 2 things are supposed to be heads, but they look like claws to me, too. There's one down. And there's 3 of them, basically. But you can see they move very close, very, very slowly, but... Oops, I'm hitting the wall there. Or see the ceiling I'm in. What I would do is just find one, take it out. Find the other, take it out. Don't let them gang up on you. That's where it's going to be difficult. Where are you? There you are. Oh, the other one's to the right. Okay. Careful. Come on. Get the shots lined up. There we go. Homing missiles like crazy. Jeez. Such a... Oh, I'm backing up into a wall. I'm in a wall now. I gotta get out of here. Woo! Oh god, they're both there. I thought I had killed one. The other one, I mean. Jeez. Yeah, I think they are seahorses. There we go. Take you out fast. Come on. I would have loved some, like, a life bar. I guess the HUD's already very cluttered already. I don't need more, I guess. Damn. We're still doing okay with 6 shields. 1 guy left. We've already taken out 2 of them, so... Come back here. I like how there's no slowdown, though. That's always pretty cool. Until you kill it. Then I think it's for dramatic effect, though. There we go. Boom. There we go. I would have loved to have seen this on, like, the Vectrex. That was, like, a weird vector graphic-based machine. That was, like, its own little TV. So if you don't know, basically, everything we have is they're rasterized graphics, individualized pixels. And obviously in this, you can really see each individualized pixel because the screen resolution on the Virtual Boy wasn't incredible. I mean, even on the N64, you could still see it. But you can see the individual pixels. A vector-based graphic system had clean lines. Everything was calculated as very clean lines. So picture like an old, like 80s TV, or 70s TV, I guess that was black and white, but with incredibly crisp 4K lines. Like you could not see pixels. It's very unique. And you can see it on YouTube, you see people see it, people show it off, but it is quite something to see in real life. I got to see a Vectrex a few years ago. My local video gaming pawn shop had it, but they were asking way too much for it, and I was not in a place where I could afford that. And I'm not really in that type of collecting anymore, unless I like win the lottery or something. I'll stick to collecting games I'm actively going to play instead. But yeah, like this, look at this level. You can see that's like inside of ruins or something like that. It looks really neat, almost like hieroglyphs. There's like flower right there. It's cool. The limited graphics still do a very good job of like showing off exactly where you are, but now I think I'm just shooting at the ceiling. There we go. Oh, jeez. Oh, there's steps here. Sometimes I think the draw distance makes it so it's hard to distinguish what's happening until it's too late. At the same time, if the draw distance was too far, there'd be so many lines on screen. You wouldn't be able to tell anything. Doing good. Doing very good. Are you a boost or are you a shield? You are a boost. I still don't really understand how to use the boost. I don't want to go fast. Ooh. We have to turn. There we go. So I guess it was this level. 4th level. You gotta turn into the waterfalls, which is kind of a neat idea. Damn you. Broken booster. Well, that sucks. Not that I was gonna use it, but... Jeez, these guys suck. Get away from me. So here we go. We turn left. There we go. You can use the L button to... I told you already you can, like, turn really quickly, but using the strafe I find alongside with that helps a lot too. Plus you're trying to avoid enemy shots, so turn right through the waterfall. It's kind of a neat idea. I'm always saying that if there's a waterfall in a video game, I want to be able to go through it. Don't have a waterfall in your game if there's not something behind it. I will hate you. What game am I playing that there wasn't something behind a waterfall? I'm trying to think. Is it Kingdom Hearts 2? I'm playing Kingdom Hearts 2 now, just for fun. Ever since we played Kingdom Hearts on the channel, I've been in a bit of Kingdom Hearts mood. So I've never played past Kingdom Hearts 2, so I was like, alright, let's do it. So I finally beat 358 Days Over 2. That's how you pronounce it. Which, gameplay-wise, I didn't like at all, but story-wise, I thought was fantastic. Then I was like, you know what, I'll pick Kingdom Hearts 2 again, just kind of re-up on the story a little bit. Having fun with it. I'm really looking forward to starting Birth by Sleep in a couple days. Which I heard was really great, so nice to kind of get into it. Especially if I end up doing anything else for the channel regarding Kingdom Hearts. Here we go, we got a mini boss here. Very cool looking. Almost, I don't know what it's supposed to be. Poseidon? No, I guess we're not underwater anymore. Maybe it's like Raw or something. Well, there he goes. Flipped around on its axis. Whee! Kind of keep following it. Thankfully the room he's in is very small. It's hard to keep track of, like, after he's dead, where am I gonna go? Jeez. Okay, there we go. I think we're actually pointed the right way, so let's just keep going this way. Out, pillar on my way. Yeah, I think we're going the right way. Jeez. Don't like the shots coming at you from behind. It's so annoying. Got another... I wouldn't call you a mini-boss, but a bigger enemy. He looks like a frog man. Jeez, you took a lot of shots. We are doing very bad for our shields. We might end up dying in our first death. Be nice not get any deaths. Deaths are very annoying. They start you at the beginning of the level, even if you're the boss, and it is very aggravating. We're doing good. Shields low, I know. We're at 40% shields. Destroying enemies will get me more shields, though, so hopefully I can get a couple. Nope. I'll get a bunch of boosters that I don't want or need. Oh, these guys are like behind the... So the draw distance for the enemy is before the wall. So this guy's actually behind the wall, and you kind of can't realize it until it's... I wouldn't say too late, because he can't shoot you either, but... I'm trying to just take it slow here. I don't want to rush. Someone give me something. Careful, the triangles, the big pyramids that shoot at you, those are enemy shots. They are not good. Ooh! That's a booster, though, I think. Worth getting, just in case. Nah, it's a booster. Boo. Not helpful. Not helpful at all. Ooh. Small area. Get in there. Are we at the end of the level? I really don't want to fight the boss. Oh, we are. Crap. I think this is the weird... Is it the totem pole? Yes, it is. This is such a weird one. He's not ultra difficult. Just concentrate on one of the faces. You gotta take out all 4 of them. It gets easier as the boss goes on. Just keep strafing. Hold like that vertical position. There we go. That's one. And then just kind of get your next target. Just kind of keep strafing. So they're all aiming for you. They all aim for where you are. So just be very careful. You can smack into the totem pole too. So you don't want to do that. Where are you? There you are. Come back. Come back. Come back. Jeez. Oh, I didn't get hit. That was okay, I got hit, but the booster died, but I didn't lose any health. But now I'm losing health. 3 hits left. Two guys left though. Should be okay. Ooh, that was close. One more. Nice, clean shots. There we go. Yes. All right, cool. Last real level. Only 5 levels. There is like a level 6, but it's just the last boss. Here we go. Fantastic. Very cool. I don't care about my score. No one cares about score, man. Stage 5. And now it's like the inside the bad guy stronghold, I guess. I don't know. There is a story. The manual has a story. I don't care. It was like in the future, in like 70 years in the future from now, there'll be like peace until suddenly a big robot computer thing named Chaos tries to take over the world. That's it. Go destroy him. It's the red alarm. I don't know. But otherwise, it's fine. I don't think a lot of these spaceship type games need stories. So, this is a tough level. There is a lot going on. What's that? Is that a shield that I don't need? No, just a point bonus. Careful. Try to time it so that lightning doesn't hit you. Ooh, I made it. I actually really thought I was going to hit there. These guys suck too. They keep spinning, and the lines that they're emitting, those are lasers, and those will hurt you. So try to take them out. They're basically traps more than they're enemies. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I saw it coming. Yeah. There's a lot of enemies on the screen at this point. It's getting very annoying. There's a little spider there. Little spider guy. I guess. I mean, are they meant to be alive? Are they like aliens, or are they like all robots and stuff? Because the stuff down like these guys is like a robot. Hard to tell. God damn it. Careful, so much strafing required. Crap. Oh, we got the mechs. Oh wow, that was incredibly fast. Overall, this playthrough has gone extremely well. Careful. Oh my goodness, hide behind the pillar. God, I get so many boosters. I don't care. Oh, damn, I got stuck in the environment there for a second. Ooh, that was fire. Jeez. Okay, good. Lots of shots on screen, my goodness. Full. The big towers that I'm shooting, they shoot missiles, not shots. And you can actually shoot the missiles down, which is nice. Oh, that's a wall. Okay, whoops. Not paying attention. There's too much going on now. My flying is gonna get bad. Take a couple turns. Small turns. Nothing crazy. Ooh, never mind. Big crazy turn right here. Jeez. Oh my gosh. And go up. Thankfully, those things on the wall are very much like arrows, so kind of go that way. Because now we're going vertical. Oh, now we're going this way. And the game, your ship will actually auto-correct you when it comes to like that type of like your yaw, I think it is. I don't know. Goodness. Head to the left. To the down. Just all over the place. Thankfully, not a lot of enemies while we're just kind of trying to pilot properly. Is that it? We good? Nope. Oh, I think I got turned around. Oh, there we go. Okay, now I know where I am. Jeez, even with the 3D, it is still a bit of a challenge. Almost at the end. This is a fairly lengthy level, though. More mechs. Yes, of course. think that's it, though. I think we're in the clear. What am I locking on here? Oh! That's a little puppy face. Okay, well, I got the Bow Wow bonus. I have no idea what that does. But I'm happier for getting it, I guess. Jeez. Too much crap on screen. Please be shields. Oh, thank God. Okay, good. We're doing really rough right now. Oh, I think we're there. No, we're never mind. There are way too many enemies here. Oh, didn't take care of them. Oh, I think we're there, though. There we go. Whew. Okay. Last boss. Big mech. Actually, that's not the mech. That was just a minion. Tons of mech minions. There's one specific mech we're looking for. You will notice because he is very large and very big and very explodey with his weaponry. Where are you? Oh, is that him? He can transform, I think. Yeah, there he is. Chase him around. He's very much a transformer. I think you can damage him while he's transformed too. There we go. Nice. Oh, he's such a big guy with big wings and stuff. It looks cool. I'm so mad. 4 shields. Come on, Phil. Backing up slowly while attacking him. Seems to be working. Nope. Oh! Holy shit. Okay, wow. I didn't expect that. I really thought I was going to die. What is... Oh my god, they're all just like... All the mechs are together. Yeah, I thought it was dead. That backing up strategy really, really works. So that's basically the game. If you've made it this far, you can beat the game. Because the last boss is very... Not a big deal, and it's not really a level. It reminds me very much of Gradius, where the last boss is just like the brain, and you don't even have to do anything and it just explodes. This is definitely harder than that, but basically it's like, it almost looks the same. You'll see, there we go. So it's like the core or something, and it can shoot at you, but you're basically trying to blow up these electric tethers to it. Damn, I'm getting hit really randomly. Okay, that's one. I don't really care if I get hit though, to be honest. I start right here. Can't take out the middle ones. Yeah, you hear the ding, 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 which is a universal code in video games saying that that's not working. Okay. There we go. One more. There we go. And shoot the main thing. Now we just kind of back off a little bit. Oh my gosh. It's so badly with my life. Well, one hit left. I might die here. It doesn't really matter. Ooh. Jeez. Ah, oh my god. It's zero shield. I didn't know you could be a zero shield. Anyways, I guess that's the bad guy? I have no idea what that was supposed to represent, but that was it. We have beaten Red Alarm. Those are terrible explosions. Good music, though. Like I said, good music. But yeah, no, I think out of the 4 launch titles, it's definitely the most ambitious one. One of the most ambitious games on the platform, really. And it's kind of a shame that it ended up the way it was, because, like, I don't know what else you could have really done, you know what I mean? Like, the limitations of the system, I mean, I don't know them, right? Like, was it hard to program for? Like, is this the most it could have done with this idea? There is another spaceship shooter called Vertical Force for the Virtual Boy. It's pretty good, but it's just a 2D top-down shooter, which I like. I love those types of shmups. But I can appreciate this because this is something they really wanted to do specifically for the Virtual Boy. Like, this wouldn't have flown on another system. But Virtual Boy, you can kind of argue that this is a game sort of made for that audience. And there's, I guess, the big space base. I guess that's the enemy base. Like I said, very Gradius. Kaboom. Did I make it alive? Who knows? There I am. That level easy. Damn right. Game gets way too hard. The end. There we go. Thank you so much for joining me. This was Red Alarm. A game that I think is funner now than it was 30 years ago. But with that, there's nothing more here. Basically, we'll just start over if you keep playing. But I'm Phil in the Blanks. See you next level. Hey, thanks for watching. If you liked this episode, click that subscribe button and hit the bell icon to know when the next episode is up. If you want to support my channel, share some videos with some friends and consider supporting me on Patreon.